Hey everybody, want to Wisdom here, 4:54 a.m. early Sunday morning, July 13th, 2014. This is Viper Strike. You'll note I've renamed him there. Hadn't been on the portal prior to me getting him cash and renaming him. He is the one that I custom painted for my nephew. He's kind of like the snakeskin green color, funky blue custom hat I did. I think he turned out pretty well. Why is he there? Because I want to ensure that I get quick draw Rattle Shake the absolute best paths, and by best paths I'm referring to the ones that I personally like the best. So we're gonna come in here. He has all the base upgrades, and we're gonna scroll over to Gorm and explore, in this case, Coiled Ammunition and Grave Springer. Obviously in this video, Coiled Ammunition. Now that of course is the top end here. Bear in mind I've got the 18 wing sapphires that'll be reflected in all the prices you see. Deputy's Duty, if you want to check that out, take the link at the top of the video description box. You can review that path. What we're gonna focus on here though is Coiled Ammunition. Upgrade the snake shooter, which that's basically the venom gun, but essentially, in all due respect, it's going to be basically, you know, the charge attack on your primary. So Coiled Ammunition, upgrade the snake shooter to use more potent ammo. We'll go ahead and grab that. If you're unsure, again, take the link at the top of the video description box. I will help you make your decision. Now, Snake Bite 960. Spring-loaded snake poisons the first enemy it hits, dealing damage over time. Let's go ahead and grab that and see how it pans out. We'll take a look at these one at a time. These will be short and sweet videos here, especially this one coming shortly. Anyway, spring-loaded snake. Let me get to my spreadsheet here for you. It was doing 45 to 68. It essentially is charged as soon as you press the Y button. Cool thing about it, it picks up items as it ricochets across the way. You also need to use it for his bounce and biter quest. So, Snake Bite poisons the first enemy it hits, dealing damage over time. Let's see. Should lock in on him, I hope. 45. Okay, so 3, nothing crazy there. So it's still 45 to 68, and then 3 hits. 8 to 12. The sheep really complicated things. Yeah, so 8 to 12. Poison. 3 times. So nothing too crazy there. You're basically adding 24 to 36 damage over time. Doesn't mention that it would slow them, but I would think that it might if you had an actual enemy. To the top end, final upgrade for Coiled Ammunition is this Bites. Price is $12.80. Enemies poisoned by spring-loaded snake take more damage from snake's venom. So that of course is his primary, 17 to 26, so we'll go ahead and deal with this. I guess it's technically 20 to 30 because of physical snakes. Should go up from there. Alright, now we'll check it out and then I'll kind of elaborate on something here for you. So we're going to charge the attack, spring-loaded snake, essentially snake bite, this bites, and it should poison the enemy. It should be 45 to 68, 8 to 12, 3 times, I'm assuming. But we should be able to shoot him with our primary attack that you see right there. That's doing 30 to 30, and it should do higher damage than that. So let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so that's the exact same as it was. I just wanted to make sure. So 24 damage now. And 36 on the critical, so 24 to 36. Snake's venom and shooting poisoned enemies. That's a long batch of text there. But what is really sad here is the soul gem. as promised, before I actually put this guy on the portal and explored, you know, getting his cache, everything like that, changing the name around, I took the Rattle Shake we fully upgraded with Deputy Duty and Bone Herder. Those paths, both great. Soul Gem, however, turns him purple. Now, the top end gave us a +5 critical hit from 8 to 13. Bottom end claimed that it would give us more speed. He seems no quicker to me than this guy does, who doesn't have the bottom end Soul Gem. It did not show up in the stat screen on our Wii U gamepad. And the other thing, it turned the character purple. And I think a lot of people are going to love that. There's going to be probably an equal number of people not a huge fan of it. It's not a bad color combination, but my issue is he looked awesome as is. Kind of like with a Rubble Rouser type situation. Plus, in this case, you see he's called Viper Strike. That's because I painted him snakeskin green for my nephew. Because of that, I am not taking his Soul Gem. To me, the +5 critical hit, I could care less about that. If it was armor or speed that registered and I could notably tell, I'd probably go ahead and do it. But since this is custom painted, I'm not going to do that, so this video is over. If you want to see Raise the Snakes, that's his top end Soul Gem, go in there and check out the Deputy Duty path. Take the link at the top of the video description. But it literally turns him purple. And in battle, if you actually take damage, he will shed back. He goes to his normal coloration, but literally within a few seconds he's back to being purple. So again, I know some of you that's the greatest news ever. For some of you, it's, you know, you could care less either way, and for folks like myself, not the best scenario. So that said, this is Rattle Shake, in this case my custom painted one, upgraded down the coil ammunition path minus the Soul Gem. So again, will I get it at some point? Possibly, but right now I am not going to do that. So we're going to come back in though, and we will take a look at the Grave Springer path. Initial impression, I might prefer Deputy's Duty. I'll play around with this one a little bit more, but it's kind of a shame because the 45 to 68 that it did initially was really impressive, but it didn't ever increase, and that to me was kind of sad. So the poison is nice, but it's only doing it 3 times, whereas Deputy Snake does it a lot more, and it does significantly more damage. So initial impression, I'm thinking I would lean towards Deputy's Duty for my quick draw Rattle Shake. Now, Bone Herder was pretty impressive. That said, Grave Springer looks promising. So let's end this video, go check out Grave Springer, and kind of see what we ultimately think about everything.